feel like I was playing frisbee golf yesterday with our sponsor over at Muse Park, and he asked me what my home park was. I said, this is it. I've played frisbee golf maybe 6 times, and all of them been at Muse Park. And it's just every time we come for either the Rotary or the national tournament, and it just kind of hit home to me that we love being here. And I know for Christy, this is her 4th year. Alex, this is her 3rd. Ebony is her 1st. But it's something that we look forward to all year long. It is to be here and to be playing our best basketball when we are here. And I think the beginning of the year at different times, I have a new assistant coach this year that always wanted to have us do things. No, we gotta go harder. We gotta do this. I said, just relax. It's a long season, and you know, when you start practicing in September and you know you're still gonna be playing in March, you gotta pace yourself. And so I think I'm very pleased with where we are and just the progress we've had through the year, and we're excited to be still playing.
Girls, talk about how close y'all came. I guess Christy and Alex, how close y'all came last year. How much to win it at all? How much is that of motivation for y'all this year?
I think that's probably about like 95% of why we're here right now. We tasted a little bit of the national championship last year, and we just wanted more. So, I mean, in the off season, our preseason stuff, we wanted to work hard. So we pushed each other. I mean, these girls can definitely, they know what it's like. But yeah, last year was definitely the factor why we're here, and that's the whole reason why we're here. So we're gonna keep pushing, and we should take it one game at a time.
A lot of seniors, so there's a lot of seniority, sense of urgency. You know, your last shot at it, and I think that was a huge drive for at least the seniors. I think that kind of trickles down to the team. And even though Ebony is a junior, she's very mature, and I think that she understands that sense of urgency really well.
Coach, we hit on this a little bit a couple of days ago, but returning so many back and then adding somebody like Ebony. Talk about this mix and how it's and how the roles are the same, but they've changed throughout the year as well this season compared to last season.
I think anyone that's been around sports very long realizes every season is its own season, and you've got to maximize what you're given right then as far as who's doing what, different roles that people play, who's on, who's not on, who's you know, just who's contributing. What we have a lot of, it's given us just more combinations this year that we feel like we can go to if we need more size or more speed or you know, whatever that is. We feel like it just helped us that way, and so it's made us stronger. And there's obviously been some adjustments, roles that have changed a little bit, but I think the team has stepped up and said, yeah, we're willing to take whatever role we need to take to be successful, and so that's been fun. And they also realize with our team, it's not going to be necessarily the same thing every night. You know, one night it might be your turn to shine, and someone else, you know, another night it's someone else's turn to shine. So they're ready consistently to do that. That's been a good thing.
For the players, every game y'all played this week, y'all had 3 or 4 scores, get at least 10 more points. I think yesterday it was 6. I guess how quickly during the game do y'all figure out, okay, Alex is shooting good today, get the ball to her, or Christy, or Randy, or whoever, or do y'all just evenly distribute it, or whatever?
A lot of times it's looking at what's the other team doing. I mean, if they're going to spend all their energy to stop Christy, okay, well, someone else do this. If they're going to spend all their energy to stop Alex, okay. And then someone will get hot and they're saying, hey, we got to stop this person, okay, now we need to go here. And so it's just a recognition of what's the other team giving us and make sure we take that. And girls have gotten better at figuring that out throughout the year. Just, okay, I'm getting triple teamed every time I touch the ball. Maybe I ought to find somebody else to do.
Coach, you look at your first 3 games in this tournament, kind of grind them out ball games. Has that got this team more focused going in this semifinal round?
I feel good about our focus. I don't feel like, you know, I mean, girls definitely feel like, hey, we're here to do our best every game. We've talked all through the year about wanting, hey, each possession, each game, just do what you can do. We really haven't talked a whole lot about winning and losing. We've said, let's play to our maximum capabilities. And so when we don't do that, we go home and say, hey, what do we need to do to reach that level? And we do. We say, okay, let's keep doing that.
Ebony, talk about coming into, we've already said, it's a lot of players returning. Was it difficult to find your role in this team, or what was it like to find your role with so many players coming back?
In the beginning, it was, I don't know, not necessarily a basketball thing, but just as far as our personalities mixed together, I just wanted to get the opportunity to gel and mix with the girls off the court and kind of establish a relationship there first. And then on the court, I was kind of hesitant at what my role was going to be and, how the other girls perceived me as. And the first two games were a little shaky because I wasn't sure if I was allowed to shoot as much, or if the girls thought I was being selfish, or I wasn't shooting enough. So it was kind of a transition for me to get used to playing with this group on the court, and just kind of finding myself as a individual as well. So I can't pinpoint a game where I was like, this is the game where we all became equal, but it just clicked, and I think we started flowing much better once we all got on the same page.
A couple of other transfers from the University of Miami in this tournament. Did you know those girls, and were you able to talk to them? Yeah, pictures?
Yes, I talked to Vivi from Cal Bap. We first saw each other in the first tournament in Oakland, and I had no idea she was over here or in the NIA at all. NIA at all. At all. But when I saw her, I was surprised, and I was happy to see her because I was glad that we both were somewhere that we were finally happy. And at the banquet, I saw Demisha Moore. I can't remember what school she played for, but I saw her as well, and just to see that we were all happy and we were satisfied where we were at, it was a good feeling. And I wish both of them and their teams good luck, and it was good to see them.
Ebony, how did you get from Miami, Florida to the city of California?
Well, my family, I was in Miami for 12 years, and my mom, she wanted to wait to leave. I have two younger siblings. When they reached high school, she had already made up in her mind that she was going to leave before they hit high school, and I was unhappy at UM, and I asked her if I can come too, and she said sure, and I moved out here with them. It didn't work at another school, and my mom, she got in contact with different schools, and we found APU, and it was the best fit for me, so here I am.
Have y'all talked much at all about the last two games of Free Harbor last year, and then again back in November when y'all came out here?
Not a lot. Just I know they're playing very well right now, and I think at the end of the year, your team has a little bit more of the personality that's representative of what you like, I think. And so I don't think those games are as critical to us as watching what they've been doing in the last couple games. They've been so successful.
Last year, such a physical game. Probably one of the most physical I've seen in this tournament. We can just start down the road, start with Christy first. You expect another one like that? What was it like to go through some of this?
Tomorrow's going to be just as cool because you have Mary Beth Miller, you have Maria Bagwell down there, and you have the two guards that are just quick as can be. It's definitely going to be a battle on the boards and everything like that. Everything is just, it's going to be a grind out game, just like you said. And we're just going to do whatever we can to stay in this tournament. And I know that they'll do the same thing too. So as long as we have each other's backs and we work hard, I think it'll be a good game tomorrow.
Anything's possible tournament time. So you just have to have maximum effort, and like Christy said, you have to have your teammates back because you never want to leave the court feeling like you could have done something more. And I think that it's two great teams going at it, so it's going to be intense.
Coach, when you play in the late game tomorrow night, what will your young ladies be doing up till time to take the court?
What time's your game tomorrow? 8 o'clock? It doesn't feel like a late game here. It's every other year we've been here, we've been playing at 11:30 at night. So it's like the early game. We didn't like the Sunshine League that much, the 2:30 games, but this is, I think it feels right. It's like, hey, you're playing for something important, and let's get ready and focus. And I don't think that would be a problem at all. I think it's exciting to be part of it. We look forward to it and have it happen. It won't be a problem at all.
Is it tough to adjust to different tip-off times? You know, like going from 2:30 to 8 o'clock within the span of like 2 days? Or?
I think around this time or March, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think everybody can play, so, I mean, you could tip off 9 a.m. or 9:45 at night, everybody's just ready to go.
Christy, noticed y'all were blessed and I played one of the 8 or 9 o'clock games early in the morning. How would that have affected you?
I'm an early riser, so I could probably ask my other teammates about the thing, but I'm an early riser, so I mean, in the morning I wouldn't mind it. So.
Coach, and then the 2 seniors, just how did your experience last year making the run to the championship game? Did you take anything from that as you prepared for this tournament?
I think just being here and playing gives you the added feeling of, hey, we're here, but we'd like to be successful while we're here. There's a lot of teams that feel like they're very excited to be here, and I think we felt that maybe the first year or so, but I don't get that feeling at all now. It's more of a, each step, I think Alex was saying, you know, we talk a lot about a ladder and different things. There's more steps to take, and let's be happy with what we've done, but let's count on taking a few more.
I think so too with like all the seniors that we have, this is our last chance. We do have that like in the back of our minds that like our last run last year, but we're definitely still looking forward and to the next step on the ladder. We're just looking at the game next, and that's all we can look for right now.
It's just a blessing to be here. The first game is very nerve-wracking as a senior, but then you kind of get on a roll, and it's really amazing to see what happens with the team in terms of how we just come together and we just want to move forward. But you still don't want to take these moments for granted because all the girls here have worked so hard, and but it's just a matter of our goal is just to go as far as we possibly can. That's what we think about as seniors.
Thank you very much.